Good morning, everyone. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here to bring you a feminine reading. So I'm from the Navigator's Tarot, where you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can find all the details in the description box below, or the bio if you're on Insta. Okie dokie. Let's have a look and see what is going on at the moment for the feminine energies. Whoops, a daisy. Whoa. These all wanted to jump out. Happy families. Wow. Oh, coming out of a burdening time, although let me just clarify that, because I think it's more about, okay. Sometimes the feminine can get caught up in a little bit of the lack. It seems to be that we have nostalgia about the past, though, can get caught up in feelings of lack, which is literally not a place where she needs to spend her energies at this time. It's more about spending time with family, coming into union within. For some, it may be coming into union with a projected masculine, because there are a lot of unions happening in the, I'm hearing, in the twin flame type of community, or, divine masculine, divine feminine community. I don't really sort of want to label it as twin flame, because it seems to be that there's so many different divine relationships that are not that in particular. So, but, that sort of dynamic between the spiritual aspect of relationship between a divine masculine and a divine feminine, there is that coming into union energies that are about at the moment. But for the feminine right now, it's more about going within and attaching, and not attaching, but what's the word that I'm looking for? Connecting a lot more closely to the inner workings of self, and more so connecting to that God source presence within, and allowing, having faith, and not wanting to, really moving into those beautiful receiving energies of the feminine empress, instead of trying to do things. That's a very masculine way of doing things anyway. Like, that's about doing, which is, very masculine anyway. So this is more about receiving, just receiving what changes are coming and allowing them to transform her life. Also, she's walking away from which no longer serves her. There is this communication block that is coming in for the feminine. Just be a little bit careful of that. And there's kind of like, at the moment, she's in an in-between stage. No real new beginnings just yet for the feminine. It's interesting because in the general energies that I picked up before, and for the collective and the masculine, but the masculine was all about, moving forward and doing all that sort of stuff. But for the general energies, it was literally we're in a holding pattern, and we're moving into these high frequencies, which appears that it would be a very feminine type of energy that is providing that at the moment, that space for that, holding the space for that. So it's really about being gentle with the self and allowing, just receiving, gifting, allowing. So it's not about really rushing forward or moving forward, and just knowing that all change leads to huge transformation and on a positive level. And she'll be looked after while she's in these contemplative energies. Interesting. Sometimes she has a propensity for, challenging herself by, wanting to do things, and but it's a real challenge for the feminine to gift and receive and to allow. It comes with the breath. Just breathe is what I'm getting. Because we literally are now expelling any of the denser energies, and quite often it can be through the breath. So sometimes also too, that can come in the form of feeling like you're short of breath, but it's literally about, moving out these older dense energies that need to be removed. And we are going into a higher order. We're having victory over that. We'll be able to do that quite well, and we'll just wait as the energies move us forward. Coming out of hermit mode, becoming a lot more independent, though, with herself and her communication with others. There is this blockage, though, so just be careful with the communication, because it can literally get, a little bit feisty sometimes when things are a little bit blocked and you're trying to push through. Just allow things to be. Because we are moving into lovely, happy family moments and greater love for ourselves and others. It is now judgment time, but it's also about balance. So keeping that balance of just allowing, receiving, and gifting, and not doing too much, even though things can look a little bit hairy at the moment, a little bit scary and a little bit discombobulating. Literally just breathe through it, because there are massively amazing things coming, and I really feel that on every level. The feminine does have options about where she needs to place her energies, or where she wants to place her energies. And it's the same with the masculine. This is a time of great change for the masculine and the feminine, and it's about moving forward out of these denser energies. So we shall see what comes from that. The feminine can also, tend to strategize just a little bit, like the high priestess is also about, so we've got this card of strategy here, and trying to sneak away with something, trying to sneak away with those swords. But then we've got the high priestess here, which is literally, she has great wisdom. She knows everything. The high priestess is extremely spiritual, extremely spiritual. She knows exactly what's going on, where she needs to place her energies, and this is exactly what she's going to be doing. She's working very, very, very much for herself right now, and she will continue to do that. And she'll know exactly where to place the energies when it comes to her, because she's learning to trust and have faith. Okay. And that beautiful star energy, lovely. The star energy coming through, beautiful, which is about having faith and hope, and allowing those energies to come through for her, so she doesn't stagnate in darker, denser energies of the 3D matrix. She's moving onwards and upwards, and just allowing and receiving while she does it. Okay, hope that makes sense. I shall see you next week. Bye for now.